Hello everybody, welcome home and welcome back to Super Hydlide for the Sega Genesis. Alright, I solved the mystery. So, we had that one lady in the City of the Woods, which is where we are, say to us that the City of Illusion, actually it's right here I think, is at the center of the first dimension. Okay, so that's a good start. But there's another key piece of information we did not get, and he's from a gentleman over by the bank. So this guy... Nope. I think that's this dude. Nope. This town was once a thriving city. On a small island in the first dimension, use your horn. So we did find a horn on the spaceship, which was not just very important, but absolutely critical and crucial. All right. Let's make sure we got enough food for our journey. Where the heck's my food? I think we ate it all. Yep, we ate it all. All right, let's go buy some food. Excuse me. Not another lamp. Okay, so now let's actually just move to the subterranean city. It's much faster. So now that this is also important to note, now that we've visited the first dimension, all the enemies in the overworld of Fairyland are now changed. Kaizak got mad or something. And so now they're all bad now. There's no more tree spirits we need to not kill. Everything's bad, but also everything is much tougher. Ah, go away. So life on the overworld is no longer to be trifled with at all. Luckily, that makes grinding on the overworld a possibility. All right, back to the first dimension we go. So I'm going to show you around a little bit. And try to not die. All right, so there's not a ton here to see or do. But I will show you what there is to see or do. So down here, you'll find a cave. That takes you home. What the heck was that? I'm not even going to go back and find out. And there's a cave over here, which just poisons you, so don't go into that. So now we kind of have a bit of a road-looking thing here. It's not that, but I had a look at a map. What are we picking up here? We're picking up something. Extremely heavy. Oh, picked up a stone. But I did notice on the map of this dimension that this is kind of a... So you can kind of find your way to this, the blue surface here. And you can kind of follow it. Find that sweet spot. And you can kind of follow the road, and it takes you... So there is a little island there, but that's not really where you want to go. You want to head down to here. And there's a little island here. Is there a noise to be made? There isn't. But you do notice there's graves here, which is very reminiscent of the normal dimension. So you come to this island, and the guy did say and this is also the very center of the map, which is what the lady by the inn in the City of the Woods said, that the City of Illusion is in the center of the first dimension. And then the dude said, use the horn on a small island. So use the horn, and it transports you to the City of Illusion. The City of Illusion. Nobody from without this city should be able to exist here. So what we'll find is everyone is just shocked that we're here, even though they all kind of look the same as the other people. We're not supposed to exist here. It goes against the rules of physics, is what it kind of boils down to. But there is someone here who will talk to us, who's very important, and he's right here, I think. Holy water has the power to break the seal. We have heard rumblings of a seal. You're not from around here, are you? No, seeing as how I'm wearing a frickin' spacesuit. Well, well, you have arrived in good time, sir. Well, there's someone with manners. This is the inn. When you come here, make sure you stay, because this now unlocks the City of Illusion on your move spell. So we can now move here via magic. Super easy. I don't think anyone else here actually talks to you. I think everyone else is just so shocked that you're here. But there is a very important place we need to go. Welcome. Thank you, sir. There's the store. So we come here. There's a whole bunch of new stuff we can get. Most of it you don't need. Silver mail is good, but it's extraordinarily heavy and extraordinarily expensive, and you don't need it. And I will show you in this video. The star helmet is good, but you already have the fairy maid helmet, which is better, so you don't need that. Strong medicine is probably a good investment for later, but we don't need it quite yet. Fake medicine we already have, and I'm 95% sure that yes, it's sold out because you can only carry one at a time. The game does not allow you to stock up on fake medicine, which makes you invincible. As the warrior, you cannot have the invincibility spell, which is a major drag. So having fake medicine on hand is very useful, but you can only carry one at a time. Life shield, I think it actually does replenish your life, but not fast. We know where to get these for free. We can already cast the antidote spell. The cat's eye is, I've tried it. I tried it in my previous playthrough in prepping for this series. The cat's eye is good, but not good enough. Cat's eye is essentially this flash spell, which illuminates an entire cave for you. The drawback is they cost $10,000 a pop, and they don't last very long. The flash spell, when you have the talisman that we get at the very beginning of the game, the Tower of Habel, which elongates the effectiveness of your spell casting, the flash spell lasts for quite a while when you play as the priest or the monk. The cat's eye, just as the warrior, does not. It lasts, I want to say, like 20 seconds, maybe not even that. It's a useful tool to get your bearings in a cave, but I tried the idea of getting a bunch to illuminate the next cave we're going to, and to help me navigate through it using only the cat's eye and not cat's eyes and not using a lamp. It didn't work. Money, at this point in the game, you could easily grind to buy a whole bunch of them, but you don't really need to. I shouldn't say that. It's not required. You can navigate your way through the maze of a cave we're coming to next. What we do need to buy here is the holy water. So the gentleman outside by the inn said the holy water breaks the seal. So we have heard of a seal, and the holy water is a very key item in this game. So we need to buy at least one. I'm going to buy a couple. Okay, so that kind of sets the scene for us. One more thing we'll do here is there isn't one more building you can go in. There's only 3 buildings in the whole area you can actually enter. I think actually only 3 with doors, to be honest with you. But you head to the right, most people still are just so unbelievably shocked that you broke physics and that you're here. But you come over here. This is the dungeon. Make your meeting short! 3 exclamation marks. Dude, all right, relax. So this is the prison. So you come here, get me out of here. You can only talk to people if they're right up against the bars. So it can be a bit tedious. I'm never gonna get out of here. I'm innocent. Yeah, sure you are. It's only 2 screens wide. They put me in here for stealing. This place ain't so bad once you get used to it. All right. Let me out of here. So you can kind of hang out and see these guys and talk to them and hear their stories. There's only one. This is a very important building, but there's only one prisoner you're actually interested in talking to at any point in this game, and he's over here. It's the dude in the first cell here. I don't think he says anything right now. I don't know a thing. Leading you to believe that he actually does. And he does, but not yet. So that's everything for here. You can't talk through these walls, only through the bars. So we are finished here. So now we head back to the City of the Woods. So now people are talking a bit more. We already know about that. We know about Sarah. It has come to be called the Forbidden Caves. Okay. We knew about that. This monastery was once used to imprison the evil Varilis. So, I do believe Varilis is, I think, a boss in either the first Hydlide or Hydlide 2. When all of the sacred light are united, the power of Varilis will be decreased. That is worth noting. And I never knew that until I picked up this game again a few weeks ago. We can go up another level, I think, actually. Or, you know what? We might be a little bit shy. 11,250. I think we're about 100 experience shy. We're 40 experience. Okay, you know what? Perfect timing. Let's go abuse this little shtick here. Use a $10 coin. You don't lose the coin. So that's 30 experience. And there's 60 experience. Just enough to get us over the hump. All right. Now we need 12,008. All right. So it's called the Forbidden Caves. When all the sacred light are united, the power of Varilis will be decreased. It was once used to impugn it. And then, many ghastly voices have been heard from beyond this seal. So, we know this is... He's standing next to a seal, is what that indicates. The dude in the City of Illusion told us that holy water breaks the seal. And we're told, do not break the seal. Well... I'm a mischievous little guy, and I'm gonna break that seal. How are we doing for supplies? We have the lamp, we have the oil, we have our spacesuit for the moment, and we have food. Okay. So at this point now, walk up to here, and you're gonna use your holy water. Kablink! In we go. All right, this place is extremely dangerous. Be very careful here. Enemies here will mess you up. The small, tiny silver lining is that everything in this cave is evil, so you don't have to hold back when you've confronted with an enemy. Extra good news is the music rocks. So we'll use the oil. And here we are. So it's very similar aesthetic makeup to the subterranean Cave of the Dead, but color scheme's a bit different. And I assure you, the monsters are way worse. So there's one thing we want to get in here right away, and it's not death. But you go left one screen. Be very careful. These guys will mess you up. And there's a chest right here. It's always trapped. Open it up. You got a flaming sword. And actually, we're just under the threshold. That's perfect. Okay, perfect. So we got a flaming sword, and I'm going to show you what that's all about. So the holy sword is now completely outclassed. Same actual damage output, but it's now a ranged weapon. It's a sword that's ranged. Oh, very key. Okay, that's all we want for now. So if holy water was super expensive and maintained really hard to acquire, then some might call this a bit of a waste of holy water. Because once you leave this cave, it reseals itself. So you need to use holy water again just to get back in here. But because we have now slept at the City of Illusion, we can move there with the magic, and holy water costs us 50 bucks, which is literal pennies to what we can make. So we're leaving for one very important reason. A reason that is not explained anywhere that I am aware of. Let's just check it out. Let's chat with people to see if maybe that is changed. We know all about that. I'm gonna change speed just because it's a bit faster. We have cracks. Yep. City in the clouds. Tower of Habel. Return to the city if you feel threatened. You guys over here were pretty useful earlier. Tower of Habel. Once thriving city. There's Tower of Habel. Life threatened. Out of my way. All right. Well, I won't waste too much more time here, but I'll go check the people by the general store. Dangerous to walk alone at night. The Phantasmal City is also known as the City of Illusion. Not game-breaking plot info, but useful. Is it here or is it actually the weapons store? It is not here. Also, we're actually gonna need a bunch of money, I think. So I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna withdraw all my monies. So, I've been teasing you long enough. So we're actually about to buy new armor. So as soon as you enter the Forbidden Caves, suddenly, magically, the weapon shop sells... I'm just going to save it because I'm being paranoid. Sells magical mail? New armor that's way better. We no longer need the spacesuit, and because... No, right, maybe just drop it then. Disregard. So we head over to the weapon shop of the City of the Woods, and suddenly they're not selling just crap anymore. They're selling fairy-made mail for 50 grand. $6,000 discount because you're an awesome dude. But it weighs the exact same amount as a spacesuit, and it's just way better. Fairy-made mail. Oh, or it's not. Oh, but now we can actually put our helmet and shield on. So it's equal in weight and armor class value, but now you can equip your helmet and a shield to increase your armor class. We do not need the spacesuit anymore, so we can drop. And no one wanted it, so we can just drop it. If you ever do drop the spacesuit, and you need another one, there are infinite amounts of spacesuits at the Sunken Palace. You can just go pick up another one. But we don't, so we're good. Fairy-made mail, fairy-made helmet. How much space do we have for... Yeah, see, we're almost at capacity now. So we can't actually use a shield yet, so we're not going to carry one. The helmet is much more important at this point. And we're carrying a lot of medicine. And we're not getting rid of that one, that's for sure. You can probably get rid of the Cloudstone at some point, but I'm just so paranoid about losing it. I think you actually need it to be in the Heavenly City, so don't get rid of that. Technically, you don't need if you keep the Cloudstone, you don't need the ID card, but they just weigh so little. Seems inconsequential. Okay, we are actually at a pretty good point in this video to probably call it here. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Excellent time to stop. I will finish the episode off here. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. Still do very much enjoy this game. It's a great little one for the Sega Genesis, and many fond memories as a child playing this. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. And as always, be kind, be strong, be awesome, and take care of yourself out there.